Alright, so today we're doing some tier lists. We're giving into the algorithm. I would be doing more, like, you know, effort videos, but school. So today I'm just gonna be going through some video game tier lists and doing them. Alright, so let's see what we got here. We got Danganronpa. I don't know a thing about Danganronpa. Greatest video game. Okay, 100 plus. Hold on. How 100. No? Ooh, okay, let's see. This is probably less. Oh my god. What? Why is Hugh here? Alright, well, apparently Hugh is here, despite the fact that literally nobody's ever heard. You know what? Love. This tier list gets a love because Hugh's there. But I'm not doing it. Geometry Dash Cubes. I know that game. I play that game sometimes. Let's see what we got here. No, I'm not doing every single Pokemon ever. No, that can't. No. Why? Well, I mean, that's correct. Because, yeah, no, that's correct. Yeah. No, yeah. Why are you just automatically up here? Did I just, like, click on it and just, like, put it up there once? Oh, Super Mario. Oh, God, this is probably going to be too much again. Please just have... Okay, yeah, no, we can do this one. We can do this one. Okay, we got Super Mario Maker. I'm not that into Super Mario Maker. I'm not as into Super Mario Maker as some other people, but I do still think it's a good game. Between a low A and a high B for me, I'm going to give it, like, I'll give it, like, a low B. Or high B, I mean. Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. It's between a D and an E for me with Paper Jam. I mean, like... It's like it's fine, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a D. I don't think it's quite an E, because like here. Well, how are these based off? Hold on. Let me try this. So okay, so S will be. How do you go lower than? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, we're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we got Yex, Ye, Yi, or Y, negative Y, negative Yi, negative Yex, but with a lowercase one. So it'd be negative Yex, like quieter. Alright, Luigi Mansion Dark Moon, it's like fine. It's on the verge of negative Y, but it's like a low B, or I mean, low Y. Bowser's Inside Story, I mean, it's a great RPG. It's one of the best. Probably my favorite Mario & Luigi game. I don't think it's the best Mario & Luigi game, but it's probably my personal favorite. New Super Mario, I bash this game a lot. I really do. I mean, my first ever discussions video, I made fun of it. Like, that was like the ongoing gag in that video. I was like, man, screw New Super Mario Bros. I don't know. I still don't think it's a very good game. I mean, I think it's fine. Like, it's a fun time, but like, it's just so unoriginal. It's nothing special. I'm gonna give it like a high negative. No, I think it's a low negative Y. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I think that's a Y. I think it's like above Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but like still low. This one is like also Y, but below Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. So like this is bottom. Dude, I need to drink water. I got water all over myself. I shouldn't have committed to that bit. New Super Mario Bros. 2. This is like top of negative Y. No, I'm gonna give it a Y. Yeah, this is actually I like this more than this. I like New Super Mario. Here, I'm actually gonna move this to like high negative. Yeah, no question. Yes, I mean Mario. I mean, come on, like you can't debate that. Like, undebatable. Come on, you can't. Yeah, no. This is yeah. I think Super Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars, one of the best Mario RPGs. Not the best Mario RPG, but one of the best. Definitely the best one in the SNES because it's the only one on the SNES. Super Mario 3D Land. I like it more than both of these games, and I like it more than New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I'll give it a low yeah. Either high yeah or low yeah, and I'm gonna give it low yeah. Super Paper Mario. I mean, like the flipping thing is like I don't know, kind of neat, I guess, but like it's not even. It's just like a platformer with numbers. Like it's not like no, get out of here. Ugh. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, that's a yeah. I think it's up there with RPG and Bowser's Inside Story with some of the best Mario RPGs. This is the best Mario. I mean, I don't think that's really like. I think most people know that. Super Mario 3D World, I think that's another yeah. I think it's like high yeah. It's really I have a great time with it. This is the worst one. This is like the worst New Super game. This is like bottom negative yeah. This is it has coins. Great, good for it. Mario & Luigi Dream Team, it's fun, I guess, but like it's fine. Like I'd say it's like high negative yeah. Mario Galaxy 2, I mean, come on, like look, it's Mario Galaxy 2. Like you can't. No, I'm sorry. No. Screw this game. That's going in negative yeah. Dude, Yoshi, do you remember on Spectrum when me, Isaac, and Kai were doing like Isaac's like 10 favorite games or whatever, and I played the music from Yoshi's New Island, and they were like, and Kai just had like an aneurysm over it.
What?
This is negative yeah as well. This is like high negative yeah, but it's still negative yeah. Like Color Splash is like just the most like, no, it's high negative yeah. Like, I mean, it's just like, it's so boring. Like, it's just so boring. Super Mario Land, I mean, like, it's like, I get like, oh, it's charming or whatever, but like, it's not that good. It didn't hold up very well. I would say like negative yeah. Luigi's Mansion, I have a lot of respect for this game. Wait, where's Luigi's Mansion 3? Apparently apparently Luigi's Mansion 3 is not on here. So imagine Luigi's Mansion 3 is going in Yex, alright? Well, no. High yeah. Imagine it's like high yeah, but this is also high yeah. Like this and Luigi's Mansion 3 are about like on equal playing fields for me. Partners in Time is like fine. It's like negative yeah, but it's like bottom negative yeah. On the verge of negative yeah, but it's just negative yeah. Paper Mario, I mean, it's between Yex and yeah. I think I am gonna lead more towards yeah. It's not quite Yex, but it's very close to it. It's a very, very good RPG. Super Mario 64, I mean, can you even debate it? Like, I mean, like, no. Super Mario Bros. 3. It's not as good as other people say it is. I think it's still a very good game. I'm gonna give it like, no. It's like mid. It's like mid, yeah. Like, it's about, it's like, so like, imagine like this is average right here. This is average. And this is above average, and then this is above average. Mario All-Star, I mean, it's literally got 3 games in the whole thing, and they're all remastered from the ground up. I mean, like, but like they also control differently, but I actually think they kind of control a little bit better. I know I'm putting a lot in yeah, but like, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Can I move anything down? I'll move this down, I guess. This is high yeah. So the first game, okay, I'm making a video on that. That video is coming out very soon. I promise. Don't crucify me. I promise. But it is coming out soon. But I guess this is kind of like a spoiler for like what my opinion on the game is. I think it's like high negative yeah. Like, I think it's like it's fine for what it is. No, quite. Like, this is my favorite Mario game probably. It's either Mario Galaxy or Thousand Year Door, maybe Galaxy 2, maybe 64, maybe Odyssey. Wait, I just named all of yet. Wait, you get what I'm trying to say. I like all of these are like in contention to be my favorite Mario game. Like all of these. Super Mario Bros. Land 2. I mean, I think that's another one that's high. Like it's not quite yeah, but it's like one of the best Game Boy games easily. So I mean, come on. Like once again, like I mean, like is there like a single 3D Mario game? Like let me rephrase that. Sandbox Mario game that's like not on here. I guess Galaxy and like 64 or sorry, Galaxy and Galaxy 2 aren't really like sandbox. And I guess neither is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Mario World, that's a Yex. I mean, it's the best one of the best 2D platformers ever. Not the best. My favorite is Hue, but you know, you get what I'm trying to say. Yoshi's Island, I mean, that's like top of yeah, on the verge of yeah, Yex, but not quite. All right, there we go. We did it. Every Mario game. Let's go. Let's see what else do we got. Controllers. This could actually be interesting. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Joy-Cons. Hold on, wait, no, I gotta do my my iconic rating system. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, I gotta go with lowercase. Okay, there we go. All right, Joy-Cons. Joy-Cons, like they're way too small. I know. Here's the thing. The weird thing is Isaac is actually like mentally insane, and Isaac would put him up in Yex because like, well, he's mentally insane. But me personally, I think they're like negative yeah. Like they're really uncomfortable to use. Xbox 360 controller, no question, yeah. Like it's not quite Yex, but like, I mean, like it's so comfortable. Like I'm sorry, like say what you will about it being like one of the most ugly controllers ever, which I actually agree with, but like it's so comfortable to play with. And I mean, like it pretty much set the standard for like this style of controller. This is like borderline negative Yex, but it's still negative yeah. Like it's functional, but like I don't like it's so like it's too big. It's like these two are like polar opposites. Like they're in the same tier for the opposite reasons. This one's too freaking small. This one's too freaking big. This one it's I think this controller is Yex. I mean like this controller is like, you know, PlayStation 4. It's like between a yeah and a like. I'll give it a yeah because like the battery life is like it's just not like I think it lasts like maybe like 3 hours. It's not that good. It's actually relatively comfortable. It does feel like delicate, especially compared to this. It's like it's still pretty comfortable. The buttons are a little bit too like thin, I guess. The Sega Saturn controller is like it's pretty much just like the Sega Genesis controller, but like with more crap on it. So I'm gonna like put it in like negative yeah. The Sega Genesis controller is like yeah, like it's comfortable. It's just like, I mean, it's iconic, I guess, but like it's a weird controller to hold. The Wii U gamepad, call me biased because I grew up with this system. I think the Wii U gamepad is really comfortable. I will say the battery life is even worse than this, even worse than the PlayStation 4 controller, but like it's really comfortable, and I think in a couple of the games it actually utilized it pretty well. The first DualShock is like negative. It's like top of negative yeah, but it's like it's still negative yeah. Like it's like a less comfortable version of this. Switch Pro controller, this is like top of yes. Like it's just the most comfortable controller like I've ever held in my hands. It's like holding like a baby. Wait, no, that's a horrible. This is like negative yeah. Like this is like one of the most uncomfortable pieces of garbage I've ever held in my hands. Like it's so, because you have to position your hands like this. Using the D, like trying to play like 3D games with a D-pad is like the most annoying thing. No, bottom, no, don't like it. This is the PS2. He still had the wire. It's pretty much the exact same design, except for some reason they made the buttons analog, which was like one of the dumbest things they've ever done. So it's like below this thing. I dislike this controller more than the first DualShock. No question. Like this is like up there with the Switch Pro controller. Like I like the GameCube controller more than the SNES controller. Like I love the GameCube controller. It's so comfortable. I know it's iconic, but it's really uncomfortable sometimes. I'll give it. I like it more than this. I like it more than these. Dream. God, what? Why do you got like three? Like, why do I gotta nail 3 in a row? Actually, no. This is like This is no. Yeah, there we go. That's better. This Wiimote, like, I don't know. It's like inventive, I guess, but like I don't give a crap. I don't know why. Yeah, like it's like I don't look at it and I'm like, yeah, no, actually, no, negative. Yeah, like I don't give a. This is like yeah, like I mean, this is pretty much just this but with less functions. Like it's literally just this but with less functions. So it's like bottom. Yeah. This is way better. This is like actually both of these go in yeah. The Xbox One controller and the upgraded Duke. Or no, this is the Duke. This is the upgraded Xbox controller. All 3 Xbox all 3 of the good Xbox controllers go in yeah, because they're all really good. But there you go. There's all the controllers. Assassin's Creed games. Let's try this out. Do I really want to start off with? All right, fine. Okay, we'll start off with this. Okay, so Odyssey. Like here's the thing. As like a game, it's like pretty bad. As an Assassin's Creed game, it's like horrible. I'm gonna put negative yeah. Like I know. Like that's the thing. I try to give it the benefit of the doubt. Like it's got redeeming qualities. Like the open world is pretty. Like the story starts off kind of strong, I guess, even though it really doesn't. But I don't. It's just a grinding. I'm just not a fan. I'm sorry. I try to give it the benefit of the doubt. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It's like negative yeah. Like I think like the story sucks, the characters suck, but the setting was kind of cool. Unity is like better Syndicate in like literally every way. The setting is better, the story is better, the characters are better, combat's better. Because the Syndicate combat was also really freaking weird because it was supposed to be cool and like really like weighty, but it's like they like sped it up and we're like we could like it's like they had like ADHD. They're like go. Is Valhalla not in here? Well, there's Valhalla. Valhalla's right there. Here, let me just go and do Valhalla then because it's obviously not here. Valhalla is yeah, it's negative yeah. It's like the combat sucks. The rest of it is like mid. Assassin's Creed 3 is above. Yeah, I think it's on the verge of yeah, but it's negative. But it's still yeah. I think it's like top of yeah. The protagonist is pretty cool for the most of the game until he isn't anymore. The actual game itself is pretty fun. The setting's kind of boring, but like I don't know. It was a fun game. No question. Yes. I mean, like this is like one of my favorite games ever made. I love Black Flag so much. It's such a fun game. Also, the story was actually surprisingly really good as well. Origins. The story is like mid, but like the actual game is like really fun. Like the actual game itself is really like it's not really an assassin game, but it makes sense because you know it's the origin of the assassins. You know, it's not like it's not like it's like takes place before the origin of the assassins games. And so therefore you have no reason to actually like, you know, not do anything like an assassin. You know, that would be stupid. That would be stupid. But yeah, Origins, it's a great game. I really do like it. Assassin's Creed 2, this is like either top yeah or like bottom yex. I think Assassin's Creed 2 is yex. I mean I think it's just like Ezio Auditore is like one of the coolest video game characters ever. The parkour is actually like, even though like it can be like infuriating at sometimes, it actually like allows freedom, you know? Like it actually like allows like it's like actually like an actual game mechanic. Whereas like, I don't know, in something like 3, like whenever you like do parkour, it like kind of just does it like this whole flashy thing. Same thing with like Unity, Syndicate, Odyssey, Origins, all this stuff. It's like this like flashy thing. Unfortunately, same thing with Black Flag, but it's like this huge flashy thing. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm climbing stuff. But like in 2, it's like, it's actually like a game mechanic. And it's the same thing in Brotherhood. I think Brotherhood is like, yeah, as well. It's like same thing as Origins. It's like the same thing as 2. It's like the climbing is actually like, you know, a game mechanic. It's around the same way as Origins, because I think Brotherhood's a better Assassin's Creed game. Origins is a better game. That's just my opinion though. Assassin's Creed, same thing as 2 and Brotherhood. I think the actual climbing was an actual game mechanic, but it also kind of sucks at the same time. But it does allow freedom. But I think the actual game itself is like, it's like above average. Like it's around 3. Liberation is like negative. Yeah, like Liberation is like, I don't even think I beat it. It was really boring. Rogue, this is the worst Assassin's Creed game by far. Oh my God, this game sucks so bad. Imagine Black Flag, but the whole game takes place in like a wall that's this thin, and it's like you have to go through, and it's like anytime you want to turn, you hit the wall, and also like like I'm not one to like complain about like Assassin's Creed stories or whatever, because I'm not too terribly into like the lore like some people. And I heard there was an Assassin's Creed game that was like you swap, and it's like, oh, you get to play the game from the Templars' perspective. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. You get to play it from the bad guy's perspective. No, it's literally just you play as a Templar and you act like an assassin. You do everything that an assassin does, and the assassins are like the Templars. It's literally just, they just switch names. It's not, no, bad, worst one, easily. Don't like it.
That was just luck.
I make my own luck. Liam. I make my own luck.
How many times do I have to tell you, Liam? I make my own luck.
Revelation is like yeah, the game. Revelations is above average, or like above in every category. Like the story is like fine. Like I think it's good. Like I think that they leaned a bit too hard into like the whole Ezio falling in love with that chick Sophia or whatever her name was. I did think that they tied the Altair. Is that how you pronounce it? Altair. I think it's Altair. They combined the Altair and Ezio stories very well. I think they did a good job. However, the actual game itself sucks. Like the actual gameplay is garbage. Like it's just not fun. It's the worst of like the non-flashy parkour games. So there you go. There's the Assassin's Creed games. Persona 5. Oh God, I don't want to do this one, but I'm gonna have to. Just a bit of a warning, okay? You're gonna be seeing a lot of yexes, okay? All right, here we go. All right. No, why are we starting off with? Okay, fine. All right. Well, what a way to start it off. All right, Yusuke, come on. Yusuke, I mean, no, quite. Like he's the best male character in the whole game. Lavenza, and I guess I'm also gonna count Lavenza as the twin wardens because I don't see the wardens here. Lavenza's like mid. She's like low Y, high negative Y. I am gonna lean more towards the low negative Y because in Royal she's actually really cool. Hifumi, and it's Hifumi, not Hifumi. Hifumi. I would know because I speak Japanese. She's like kind of boring sometimes, but like she's a sweet character. She's like high negative Y. I mean, come on, like she's probably my favorite character in the game. It's between her and another character that I'll get to in a bit. Okumura now. Oh, all the villains are here too. Okay, sick. Okumura is actually one of the ones that I liked quite a bit. I thought his palace was pretty sick. I know. I'm pretty sure I would put him at a negative Y. I'm trying to think. I want to say I think he might be my least favorite of the villains. Okumura, I think he's a decent villain. Okay, I like On, but I also hate On because she's really annoying. Because throughout the first like 20 hours of the game, she's like fantastic. It was until the Kanashiro arc that she like really started to become annoying. I am gonna give her a yeah. I think she would be Yex, but because of how annoying she got later on, I'm leaning more towards yeah. Takame, like she's great. I mean, she's like mid yeah. Like she's one of the better non-Phantom Thief characters in the game, at least in my opinion. Ryuji, I think here's the thing. Ryuji would be in Yex if two things about his character were different. One, he just shut up, and two, he like removed his vocal cords. Huh? Ryuji, like he just needs to shut up sometimes. But I mean, Ryuji, like he'd be like fine, like he'd be like one of the best characters ever if he just shut up for once. But you know, I still think he's a great character. I like him more than On and Takame. Goro, I mean, is there any really debate? Like, that was the male character that I was kind of debating between him and Yusuke. I mean, like, literally, like, I mean, he's like, spoiler alert for Persona 5, by the way, like, he's one of the coolest villains ever. Like, he's just this, like, crazy, like, kid who's like, I'm going to, like, he was like blessed with this power from like the gods or whatever, and he was like,
I am going to kill everybody that wrongs anybody.
and also he becomes kind of a hero in the royal storyline. He actually kind of becomes a hero. Morgana, I like Morgana, but I also, Morgana's in the same vein as Ryuji and An for me, where it's like, I really like Morgana, but like sometimes he can just be the most annoying piece of garbage ever. But I am gonna give him a yeah. Like, I mean, he can be like extremely annoying sometimes, but like, what are you gonna do? Ren Amimaya, also known as Dallas Watson, also known as Me, also known as the protagonist character. He doesn't talk much at all, well, because he's the protagonist, and the protagonist doesn't talk much because you choose the dialogue options. But yet, there are very few video game protagonists that are quite as cool as this guy. I mean, he gets yeks just based on his freaking clothes alone. Like, clothes alone, like his like freaking like Phantom Thief thing with like the freaking trench coat and the handkerchief in the pocket and like the red gloves and the mat. Like, I mean, like, he gets yeks just because of that. He's probably the best vessel character to ever be created because he's the only one that I've actually seen that actually successfully makes it feel like you are that character. Iwai is like high. Like, he's on borderline, yeah, but he's high. Chihaya can be really annoying sometimes. I'll give her high negative, yeah. I think she's like high negative, yeah. I think she can be really annoying, but like her annoyingness and her goodness like kind of balance each other out. Futaba, if I was doing this like the first time I experienced the Futaba arc, I would put her like at Yex. However, she became so annoying. It was like infuriating. Like I'm so, like the whole like Inari gag, like I was like, stop, like I get it, you think you're funny, you're not. But I would like to say she's like top of yeah. She's top of yeah. But she's my least favorite of the Phantom Thieves. Why is there two Igors? Oh, is this Yaldabaoth Igor? So we'll do this. This is Yaldabaoth. This is Igor. So no, hold on. I mean, Yaldabaoth is literally probably my favorite villain ever. Kanashiro is actually a really, really sick villain. At one point, I hated Kanashiro because his palace sucks, but he actually is a pretty decent villain. I'll give him top of Yi. Like below Futaba, but still top of Yi. Madarame is probably one of my, it's like, Madarame is on the verge of Yex, but he's still yeah. Madarame, I think he's just a sick villain, like, because he's such a creative villain. Shido is like one of the coolest. I think Shido's like Yex. Like Shido is kind of he's like the kingpin of the Persona 5 world. He's like the kingpin. Igor, I mean, he shows up in the game for like 2 seconds. He shows up at the end of it because like he shows up and is like there, and then in Royal he's also just there for like 2 seconds. Like, I mean, he's not like bad, but I mean, like, he's only there for like 2 seconds, so I'm like, I can't really give him any higher than negative yet. Also, I am gonna go ahead and just move Yaldabaoth down. Like, I think Yaldabaoth, like, I was kidding. Yaldabaoth's not my favorite character in the game. I was just doing that just for like shock value, just to see how people would react. But still, Yaldabaoth is probably my favorite villain in video games, and maybe possibly my favorite villain ever. Kawakami, I love Kawakami. She was actually, fun fact, Kawakami is actually the very first character I ever maxed out my Confidant with. She was the very first one. And so I have a lot of nostalgia for that. But also, I just think she's like a really great character. Oh my god. Why? You wouldn't, I just had to slam 3 characters. Oh, okay. Great. Mishima, I hated Mishima my first playthrough. My second playthrough, I really liked Mishima. I'm gonna give him a yeah. I think he's yeah. Like, Mishima, I used to hate him because he was so annoying. He wouldn't shut up about the freaking fan site. He did shut up eventually whenever I shut him up. No question. I mean, Sojiro is S tier, or not Yex tier. Yex tier. Sai is like top of yeah. Like, she's like, I think she's probably like the best in yeah. Like, Sai is sick. Kamoshida, I mean, he's the first villain. He's pretty cool. I think he's like on the same level as Kanashiro for me. But like, Kanashiro was more intimidating, I guess, than No, actually, I disagree with that. I disagree with myself on that. Kamoshida's more intimidating. I'll say, no, Kamoshida's yeah. Kamoshida. No. Kamoshida's yeah. I like Kamoshida. Haru, this is me being serious. This is me being serious. Haru is like I'm sorry, no, she needs to be protected. I need to protect her. We all need to protect her. Everybody needs to protect her. If you don't protect her, then I hate you. All right, so here you go. There's the video game tier lists. Overall, I had a really good time. I actually really enjoyed this. All right, I guess I'll see you guys later. Mark out.